6 questions to ask yourself as a business owner. There are 6 questions that every business owner should have an answer to in order to convince themselves and other stakeholders that their business is here for the long run. The beauty of business is that it's a learning curve, meaning you don't have to have all the answers to the questions once you get the business idea. However, the answers to these questions should be sought before the business is fully launched. It helps to know the direction in which the business is going so that appraisals can be done periodically to assess the business. What are these questions? Number 1, what are you selling? If you're rendering a service, what service are you rendering? What product do you want to be associated with? What image do you want to flash in the minds of people when they hear your brand name? When you think Nike, you think sports. When you think Apple, you think gadgets. When you think IKEA, you think household items. What is it that you're selling? What do you want people to think about when they think about you? You can be into electronics, food, clothing, etc., but it's advisable not to do everything under one name, especially when you're just starting out. It will be like information overload for the audience, and they won't be able to take it all in. They might not even remember all the services that you're rendering. Business owners, you have to carve out your niche so that you don't confuse your audience on what you are selling or what service you are rendering. Number 2, who are you selling to? After deciding what you're selling, you have to decide who you are selling it to. Nike sells products to sport enthusiasts. Telecommunication companies sell their products to people and organizations looking to communicate or connect with other people all over the world. Ford sells its products to SME and startup owners. Who are you selling your products to? Who do you think will buy your products? Who do you want to buy your products? Number 3, where are you going to find your target audience? You have decided what you are selling and who you are selling to. Now you need to investigate where to find these people. It's like looking for a spouse or a significant other. First of all, you know what you want in the person. Then you write it down. Then you start to hang around places where such a person hangs around, because the chances of you finding that person in these places is higher. You want people to buy your product or service, yet you are not visiting the places that they gather. So how do you expect to reach them or tell them about your product or service? Dear business owner, you need to sit down and write 5 to 10 places where you can find your target market and frequent those places. Go there with your products. Offer your services to them at any chance you get. Be shameless with your marketing. Number 4, why should the target audience buy your product? In frequenting the places that your target market hangs out, you would want to speak to them about your product or service. The best sales pitch is to speak to a need that the target market has. What need of theirs is your product or service meeting? Why should they buy your product? Is it a need that they actually have, or is it a need that you think they have? Force helps business owners build their businesses to last, guaranteeing them an income for life. Everyone wants an income for life. Most times we see that people start businesses because they are cash strapped and are looking for an income. With Force, you get this income to last. That is the need that we are speaking to. Dear business owner, what need are you speaking to? Why should your product be bought? If you are part of the target market, would you buy your product? Number 5, when do you sell your product? One thing that a lot of SMEs don't do is track sales analytics. What does this mean? Basically, SMEs and startups should track when their business peak periods are and make plans to maximize them. January and September are the start of new school periods, so it's very likely that your services or products are needed the most at these times if you have any school-related products like school bags, school socks, school shoes, etc. If you are into gifting, Valentine's Day, Father's Day, Mother's Day, and Christmas are your peak periods. Do you prepare for these times? Make sure you identify when your peak periods are and plan to maximize them. Number 6, how do you sell? Be creative about your sales strategy. We watched a fast food company give discounts to customers if they came to their eatery in January and mentioned that they were from a particular food blogger. At the end of the month, January, which was usually a very dry month for them, reported more sales than December, which was usually their peak period. The most effective sales strategy is usually engaging in discounts or giveaways. This is a gamble, however, which is why we advise that your sales strategy be backed with financial projections so that a break-even point, that is a point where the costs are equal to the revenue, is identified, tagged as the minimum target, and the sales team tries as much as possible to surpass this minimum target. Another effective sales strategy is affordability. Unless your good is a luxury good, it should be affordable to the target market. Having nice packaging and good customer experience also helps enhance sales. To get repeat customers, give your customers an invaluable customer experience. It's usually best to map out a customer journey for your customer and identify pain points of the customer. By pain points, we mean challenges the customer could encounter in purchasing your product or receiving your service. These need to be identified beforehand, and structures on how to make these challenges less challenging should be put in place. Keep your customers talking about their good experience with you, and your business name will be mentioned in places you might not be qualified to enter. Accompanying this video is a document containing these questions. You can print it out and answer the questions for your business. If you would like to book a one-on-one consulting session answering these questions and providing clarity for your business, kindly send an email to info@4thcircle.com with the subject Clarity Session. Be informed that this will come at an extra cost.